Hello everybody, welcome on back to a brand new episode of Taste Test right here on youtube.com/OnosaurusRex, where every single Saturday I try the weird, wonderful, and limited edition. If that sounds like fun, be sure to scroll down, subscribe, and ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. And if there's something you'd like to see on a future episode of Taste Test, let me know down in the comments below, and you might see it on a future episode of Taste Test. Today, we have kind of a fun one, an interesting one, and as I was getting all set up, getting ready, I was reading this bag, and it's actually kind of confusing, to me at least, and these are Lay's Kettle Cooked Ruffles all dressed, which is very weird. It's very weird that they're like, I guess they're Kettle Cooked Ruffles, which is different maybe than Kettle Cooked regular Lay's. It's very odd. All of this is weird. This is a limited time flavor. And it's one of 4 that they have out right now. I'm going to try and show you the back. I would like everyone to notice, and please compliment me on the fact that I own a reasonable sized bag of these. I didn't buy a full bag. I didn't buy a party size bag. I didn't buy anything. Well, I did buy something dumb, but I didn't buy a dumb size of a dumb thing. Okay? Growing, maturing, making adult decisions. Look at that. Self-improvement. Or character development, as I called it. It is part of 4 flavors that Lay's is releasing. They've done this for a couple of years now. I think the first 2 runs were like the same flavors, and I did one right about this time last year in California of 4 flavors, and 3 of those flavors are returning. So this is flavor number 4 for our purposes. We tried the Cheetos Lay's last year, the Cool Ranch Doritos, boy, it's really small, and then the Wavy Lay's Funyuns, you can see here on the back. I like that they did this. I don't know if they did them on the last one, but I do like that they put on the bag, like, hey, try all 4 flavors, here are the flavors of it, and I like that we're getting something new and something different. Now, you might be wondering, what the heck are all dressed? And I was going to look this up on the computer. I was going to be a prepared, helpful, insightful content creator. Again, character development. And Lay's, they did the legwork for me. They put on the back, wondering what all dressed tastes like. And then it's chip plus Ruffles. Okay. It's a crunchy blend of tangy, savory, and sweet, all in one bite. Ruffles brought this deliciously unique flavor from Canada, and now you get to enjoy it with the iconic, stop using that word, the iconic Lay's Crunch. Anyway, so that's what we're going to do. Reasonable size bag. This was found at Maverick. I saw Cheetos and Funyun at that place as well. So keep an eye out for them, and that's just kind of as a note to be like, if you're interested, you can find these in the smaller size bags. That way you don't have to go out and buy the large size bags. However, they're like $2.50 or something like that. And the large size bags sometimes you can find for like a pretty good deal. So I don't know. It's not, I think when I've been buying them, they've been like 2 for $7, which isn't a great price. But as we know on this show, I have spent way more on way worse. So, there you go. Just as an option. I'm happy that it's in this size of bag, though. So, let's try them out here. I don't know that I've had an all dressed. I feel like it's been an option before, but I was searching through stuff on my channel and like trying to like figure out how I would have tagged it, and nothing came up. So, if this is a repeat, whoops. But I don't think it is. They smell kind of weird barbecue-y. It's not a bad smell. It's not the most enticing smell either. I do like that they're kettle cooked. I should throw that in there. I'm a little confused that they're Ruffles kettle cooked, but I don't know. It probably doesn't matter all that much, but I do like that they're kettle cooked because I enjoy those kinds of chips. I don't like that flavor. I think there's like a lot of, I don't know, vinegar or something. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the texture of the chip either. I think they're a little soft, a little kind of almost like soggy. Like they kind of have the crunch of the Kettle Cooked chips. And if you want to hear like a good Kettle Cooked chip, go check the oddly enough the Snacks from Canada episode that went up a couple weeks ago, or maybe last week, 2 weeks ago. It doesn't matter. Go look for that episode, and you will watch me really enjoy a Kettle chip. Spoiler alert, but this one, I don't know. The crunch just isn't right, and the flavor is not good. It's like salty, vinegary sort of thing. I'm not getting like a lot of sweet or savory. It just kind of tastes like a little sour almost. Like there's just such a like flavor to it that I don't like these. I don't know how other people do like these. Canadians, what's the deal? What about these are good? Because they're not good. They're not. Actually, thinking about it, I wonder if, because the chips that I had, the Kettle chips that I had from Canada specifically, were, I believe they were called Miss Vicky's. And I'm kind of curious. Maybe they have some good flavors. Maybe they have an all dress that's actually good. That would be an interesting comparison. You get a chip from Canada that's actually like, bam, Canada, and then compare it to this, which, I don't know. I don't know. It's not tangy. It's not savory. It's not sweet. It's just a really rough, bad flavor that's coupled with a chip that isn't as crunchy as it should be. It doesn't feel like as crisp as it should be. And it just, the word that comes to my mind is soggy, and that is not good. So soggy chip is a thing that people, I would guess, don't really want. So, if you would like to try these, they are available now. There are also 3 available flavors, or 3 additional flavors available is what I should say. Cheetos and Cool Ranch Doritos. Those are just the regular Lay's. And then you have wavy Funyun flavored. The one flavor that's not returning is the Kettle Cooked Chili Cheese. So you can't try that this time around, but we'll see what they do. I like that this is a fun flavor. This is something that I talked about with one of the things that I recorded recently. Maybe it was the Ninja Turtles one that I'm kind of thinking of like, here's this weird thing that they're doing. It's kind of silly. It's kind of goofy. It's not great or terrible. I don't really like it. I don't think it works very well. But I like that they're just kind of trying something oddball. We're already working with a promotion that has like it's kind of established in the first place with some of the other more not even interesting, but the more like traditional flavors, air quotes, of like Cheetos cheese and Cool Ranch Doritos. And those are like kind of fun, but those feel like kind of safe. This feels a little bolder, though I'm sure it's not that bold. And that's what I like. I like that they tried this. I don't love the chip, obviously, but I'm happy that they did this, and I like that it exists. So this is the kind of stuff that I want. Even if I don't like it, this is what I'm more inclined to buy or be excited for or actively pay attention to and look for. A lot of stuff I see, I go like, it's kind of cool or it's kind of interesting. But the stuff like, hey, here's this Van Leeuwen salty French fry and malt shake ice cream. Like, oh, that piques my interest. Even if it's terrible, still kind of fun. I think that sometimes they can go a little bit too far. Like the Van Leeuwen's a good example of like ranch flavored ice cream is like kind of a good idea, but then it's almost too far for me. And I think this hits right in a nice sweet spot of, hey, that's kind of quirky, but it's not so oddball that it's unappetizing, if that makes sense. So there you go. Thanks for making these Lays. Sorry I didn't like them. If you liked them, let me know in the comments below. If you're going to try them, if you're not going to try them, tell me down there. While you're down there, you can let me know if there's anything you'd like to see on the channel, so be sure to leave what it is and where to find it, and you might see it on a future episode of Taste Test. And the best way to watch that future episode of Taste Test is to make sure you are subscribed. You have the bell rung, and you'll be notified when I post those new videos. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. We'll see you next week, and as always, stop leaving things in your hand, because you got to do this. It's a two-hand operation here. Move the mouse. Bon appetit. Thanks for watching, everybody.